Hi everyone, so today's tutorial is this two colors pink that I used, pink and white of baby blanket. Crochet baby blanket, very easy to crochet and you get very nice and beautiful pattern. And this is the other side of this pattern. And you don't need to fasten off, you just continue using those yarns at this, just keep one on the side and crochet with another color, and then when you come back you change color and continue with another color. Beautiful, nice. Can use any color, and I'm using weight 4 yarn, so you can use any weight 4 yarn for this baby blanket. For this baby blanket I'm using pink and white of weight 4 yarn. I'm using 4mm hook and the pattern is multiples of 6, so let's make a slip knot and chain multiples of 6 plus 1 chain. So it depending on your blanket, baby blanket that you want to crochet, have multiples of 6 plus 1. Once you have multiples of 6, chain 1. Now we'll double crochet into the 4th chain, skip 1, 2, 3, and into the 4th we'll make double crochet, 5 double crochet into the same chain. So I have 2, 3, 4, and 5, total 5. We'll skip 2 chains, 1 and 2, into 3rd. We'll make a slip stitch and double crochet. We'll double crochet into 3rd, skip 2 into 3rd, 5 double crochet. And we just yarn over, insert into the stitch, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, and yarn over, pull through 2, and we'll make 5. We have 2, 3, 4, and 5. We'll skip 2 chains and slip stitch into 3rd, and we repeat, skip 2 into the 3rd, 5 double crochet, skip 2, slip stitch, and repeat like this to the end. And this is my last group of 5, so it creates shell stitch, last shell stitch, and the group of 5. I have 4, 1 more, into last, so we skip 2 into the last one, slip stitch. Once finished the row, now chain 2, turn your work, and we'll go with our double crochet into each stitch. So just to make sure, we'll start into the next stitch double crochet. You want to have the same number of stitches in this row and do not want to increase. So this pattern is multiples of 6. So that one is gonna be 6, 1, 2, and we have shell of 5. So we'll go with double crochet into each stitch, starting with this one. This is first double crochet of that shell stitch. So starting with this, we'll go with double crochet into each stitch. So we have 1, 2, we count that chain of 2 as 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then into this stitch. And we want to have group again of 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then you can count 6, so you should have 6 plus 1 as we did have in our chain. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you can count to make sure you have 6 plus 1. It's going to be easy, and you just know that you will not have any increase. 6 plus 1, there should be that row as well, 6 plus 1. If you want, you can count your stitches when you crochet this row. Again, 6 plus 1. That's how we should have these double crochet stitches row. And this is my shell stitch, last one. So this one was into slip stitch, and then now I have into each double crochet this is my last double crochet. So it's 5, and then I need one more here into this stitch right here. So again, we want to have, I actually will not finish that one, but for now let's show. We'll switch that double crochet into a different color yarn. So let's go through this pattern to make sure we have enough stitches. So we have into each group of 5, and this one is our slip stitch. Each group of 5 should have 5 and 1 additional at the beginning and end. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and this is slip stitch here, slip stitch, group of 5, slip stitch here, group of 5. You can just, to make sure you have enough stitches, group of 5, and this is slip stitch, group of 5 slip stitch, and then slip stitch here, and then the last one should have you can skip one, and you would not would decrease. So to make sure you do not decrease, see this slip stitch, and you should have group of 5 plus 1, so 2, 3, 4, 5 plus 1. So make sure you do not decrease. Again, at the beginning of your blanket you should have 1, and then group of 5 before this slip stitch. This is my slip stitch and double crochet, and you should have here 5 double crochet. Hope this helps. And now again into the last we'll change the color, so I just remove that one to change to a different color and reduce redo my double crochet. So I'll go through 2 and now change to a pink color yarn into the last step of this double crochet. Change my color. Now I want to chain 3, so I take that one also, twist it like this, so I will not fasten off but have it. Chain 1, now chain 2, and let's do one more, chain 3. Turn your work. So now I crochet 2 double crochet into this stitch. This is my group of 5, and I crochet into this stitch, 2 double crochet. Skip 2 stitches into the third, skip this and this into the third, make slip stitch, yarn over. Now I skip 2 and make 5 double crochet, skip 1, 2, 5 double crochet into this. Yeah, 5, skip 1, 2, slip stitch, and it's again that this is our shell. You want to make sure you have into that very middle. So this is shell 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that one middle, slip stitch. That's where you should end up with your slip stitch. Skip 2, and this is my slip stitch double crochet, so I will have group of 5 into this stitch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Skip 2 slip stitch and continue. Skip 2, 5, double crochet, skip 1, 2, slip stitch and 5, skip 2, 5, continue like this to the end. Oops. Now this is my last, so I skip 1, 2 and will work double crochet into this stitch, 3 double crochet, 1, 2 and 3. Now chain 2, turn your work and we'll double crochet into each stitch and we'll come back into the other side with all double crochet. And again, do not reduce the stitches. We'll have, okay, this one, our middle, so you want to have 2 here. 1, 2 into your shell stitch and then go into that slip stitch and again it should be our multiples of 6 plus 1. You can count if you want, but into each we should have 1 double crochet. So this is my slip stitch and I have 1, 2, 3 before that, counting chain 2 as a stitch. I have 3 and then double crochet into slip stitch. So continue with double crochet into each stitch, 1 double crochet. Just like this. This is my last double crochet stitch and I want to bring that white yarn up so I can then work on with white off. And my last actually stitch should be with white off yarn. So now we'll repeat with this white yarn, we want to go like this yarn and turn your work. And now we'll go ahead, we'll hide the ends at the end. We'll go ahead and start making those shell stitch. So we'll want to skip 3. So counting that first one, 1, 2, 3, into the 4th double crochet, we'll make 5 double crochet stitches. Skip 2 double crochet and slip stitch. 1, 2, slip stitch. Skip 1, 2, go with 5 double crochet. We're skipping 2 slip stitch. And you want to make sure that you can check 2 and 2 into that one. We'll skip 2 and then 5 double crochet. So the pattern now repeats. You just continue like this. After this shell stitch, continue with double crochet row and then followed by shell stitch row. So that repeats. One, 2, slip stitch. Continue like this, working like that. So work like this to your desired length and you get very, very beautiful pattern. So again, you have shell of 5 and then you continue with double crochet and then the other color, change to the other color, and you, as you could see, the other color will always be the same. So you chain 3 and then make 2 double crochet and shell stitch 5, come back with your double crochet into each stitch. Beautiful and nice pattern for your crochet baby blanket. And I finished my last row with single crochet, so if you would like, you can also finish last row with all single crochet. So you just chain 1 and single crochet into each stitch. Nice, beautiful pattern. So thank you so much. Please subscribe and I'll see you in my next tutorial. Thank you. Bye bye.